What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another recap and the stocks I am watching this week for a buy. Technical analysis wise, I know we have the Fed tomorrow and Wednesday. The news over the weekend regarding oil and the attack in the Middle East. But here are the tickers that I'm watching. I'm still holding my Apple position, which I did indeed double down. Holding 100 shares, up 106 for overall total. On BYND, some of the position down 500 on that. Difference is like I'm up 60 bucks, which is nothing too crazy to worry about because Apple, guys. We did have this 215 bounce here. I do expect it to come back, as you can see here on the 4 hour. We're still trying to cross above the EMA, and we have room to run back to the 224s. So even if it holds or it comes down to retest 215s, assuming the high is here 226, touches 220s and continues to form lower highs and pulls back down, 215 is where I just take the win and walk away. Other than that, I'd wait for like the 220s. Right around here, we have this spike here on like late July or early August around the 221. That's where I'd watch the breakout. So if you are deciding to hop in on this one right now, I'd say give it one more day, wait it out, and wait for that confirmation here at 220, and not just jump in now that we are still trying to cross above EMA. Which, talking about the 4 hour EMA, let's pull up Tesla, which is another one that I am watching after this huge dip we had here July, almost towards the end of July, early August. All the week we talked about this, guys. Lower highs, as you can see, all the trend lines, lower highs. We were waiting for the 4 hour EMA crossover, which we did indeed have here, almost towards the end of August, and then we were having nothing but a reversal since then. Broke the 240s, which was a crucial resistance point, and we're still up above EMA till then, and then we came back down to testing the 240s, which I want to see it bounce off. 240 is going to be a crucial support level coming into this week, and the resistance level of 250, which if we do manage to break out, probably a position right around 247, 248 will be ideal, because if it breaks past 250, we have room all the way to close that gap here, which we have not yet closed back in the 260. So watch that one. Worst case scenario, this dips down under 240, guys, and continues trading in this wedge around 237 resistance, 225 support, which would probably just be boring for me. I wouldn't want to trade it as it's consolidated in there. I'd rather just wait for a breakout on there. Let's pull up Beyond Meat, which is starting, on my opinion, on my list, starting to heat up once again. So we have this 143 bounce pullback, cross above my resistance line once again here around the 155s, which we are at right around the 158s right now. But the most important resistance level we have to still break out, which we have not since like last early August of last month, is the 170 level. So to me, this is another one that's still on the side. I'm not too much worried about position on there. I know I made back like 230 bucks back today. But still overall down. We're still waiting for the 170 breakout here. If we could get the heat up around the 167 once again, I'd probably add more shares to my position. And if we do manage to break out past 170, I just close that position completely. Let's pull up AMD just to see how this one is doing technical wise. $30 support levels is what we talked about since way back when, guys. $30 level is crucial. We had that resistance here. What is this? Early April, all the way, and this became support. So the $30 became support. So it's from resistance to support, which is very important. And we still need to break past the $32 level. So anything under 30 or anything under $31, $32, I don't consider too interesting on AMD. I'd wait for that resistance to get tested first. Which one's another one that I wanted to cover? Roku, I know this one's pulling back from this ridiculous size at 176. This one's another one I have plotted here. The 151 resistance is what I'm eyeing. Check out these lower, higher lows. 141, 143, 144. We're crossing above ENA on the 4 hour here around the 148. But if you look at the 1 minute, right around here, guys, is where I'd probably enter a position. First and foremost, the $half mark of 150 is where I'm going to be eyeing. So these are going to be plays that are going to be unfolding throughout this week. Very, very interesting plays. I don't know if I covered Facebook. Let's see, Facebook. I had my alert, which got triggered 2 weeks ago at 187, which was right around here. I set that like alert like almost a month ago, and it didn't even get triggered till like last week or a week and a half ago. So it stayed true for a while, and we broke past like the 190s, and we kept pulling back down. So we pulled back to the 186, which we're currently at. I don't blame it. I mean, it's still technically quote unquote forming lower highs, depending on which time frame you're seeing it as. But if we get past the 190s, guys, right around the 187 once again, 188, right around where we had our last alert, that'd be another interesting position, because if we do manage to break up past the 190s, we do have some room to kind of close that gap here around the 194, hopefully $200 mark, which was a level we were trading back in like June, July. So that's pretty much it on my watch list right now. I'd say it's like a very mixed day. It's gonna get even crazier with the Fed coming in this week, but nonetheless, if these positions and these resistance levels and support levels manage to hit the price levels I say or I mentioned, I'm gonna be taking risk, guys. So comment down below what you're trading, guys. Leave a like on the video. Check out the first link down below for our free investing chat room, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for a new trading day. Take care.